me look at my stream channel. Hello, Hathor. Here is your food. And I'm just going to sit here and cough into the microphone repeatedly. Okay, that seems to be working. Hello, me in the future. And I see RJ Cody and Mr. Badmech on stream. And I see Mr. Badmech is chatting about cat, sort of a cat chat. And here we go. So I actually had my supper up here tonight, some burgers I made the other day, so that I could get ready for the stream. And I still didn't get done in time. Although at least I had all the shaders built by the time I started streaming, right? So I did a little bit of talking around to some people. I discovered last week after streaming that I hadn't talked to Suvi in a while, and she had something to say. Excuse me. She had something to say about movie night. Remember, Liam wanted a movie night, so I went ahead and selected her mission so that I wouldn't forget to do it. So back out. That's really quiet for me. So I'll turn up the volume, and I'll keep clearing my throat. There we go. Movie night snacks. I'm going to fly all the way across the galaxy for some movie night snacks. You can see she's eating. You can see the wife's messy desk. Well, her peninsula, anyway. There we go. It's a little low, but that's okay. Movie night snacks. Snacks? Oh yeah, I'm hungry. Fortunately, I'm not. I just ate. Movie night snacks. Yes. Yes, I wish you disembark. So tonight I poured some of my Wolf Burn. I still can't get over the light color of this, which you would understand why I comment on that if you tasted how smoky this was. This is about half of what I have left, so I may have to buy some soon. Shh, don't tell the wife. Oh, you're just tired. Is that all, just tired? Snacks are 87 meters that way. Yes, I am the Pathfinder. I will find the Poth. P-O-T-H, Poth. Sorry. I'm making fun of speech. Get around these people. Get away. Get away. No, I will not.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
I'll behave.
I'll be the poster child for no trouble.
Whatever that
For no
means,
trouble. In air quotes, no trouble. Oh. I will buy all of your Cobra RPGs. I will buy your Remnant Decryption Key. So you don't have any of those. Remnant Fighter Model, I will buy that. Tavar Plant, is that what I need to get? I think it's what I need to get. Let's see. Is there any of this stuff that I need? Well, I could buy more Disruptor ammo. And more Incinerary ammo. Because, you know, I got the cash. There. Return to Suvi. Okay. Awesome. Well, that's well look to see what other things these folks have.
Restaurant? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
That probably looked funny.
That was a sight.
Whatever you're making.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
This fruit?
I've never seen fruit like this
Looks like
before.
jackfruit.
What are these?
Haripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few kiloa or elmok. Browse my goods.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. You buy your Haripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
Rather than buying things, I will move on. Materials merchant.
They let you pass the gates.
I will honor that trust.
It's an honor, and I understand that. I'll be respectful.
All right. Everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
Let me look at your stuff so I can fail to buy anything. Actually, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy all of this. No idea if I'm going to use any of it in stuff that I make. Really, buy that. I'm not going to buy the materials because I don't need to. And let's see if there's anything else. Nope. Confirm trade. And now I will come over here and check with this guy.
Pathfinder.
I'm not selling to aliens.
Okay, fuck you, dude. An armor merchant. Shop.
New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
That's what they all
The
say.
sales pitch is good, but it's the follow through that matters.
I'll let my inventory speak for itself.
Hey, one of these days all this crap will finally be gone from my throat. Or it won't. So it's literally just armor. He's not going to have any armor that I want. Wait. No, I picked up some arms that I don't need. And apparently some salvage. Okay. Exit. Now back to the ship. Screw you and your side mission. I must look funny just running through the city until I hit this door. And then I stop running. And we will head to the Tempest and talk to Suvi. Yeah, exactly. Up to 80 quotes already. Man.
All systems green.
Well, I don't know, they're kind of gray. Okay, Suvi, here's your plant.
I found that plant you wanted.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty. I've already got ideas for how to jazz it up. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to come along.
I like them. I just don't trust our autopilot alone for too long.
Okay, I have completed this. Let's see if that generates any other email. And immediately, Vetra wants me to go talk to her. Oh, you see. Hopefully Vetra's where she usually is.
Yeah, you're shitting me. Damn, you killed Ryder. and then resuscitated her.
Oh, shit's real. I see this word, shit, is very multifaceted.
Hands of a master like
Eagle.
Okay. Vetra's not here. Fine. See if she's in crew quarters.
Of course it's horrific, but if you take a purely objective point of view, Pet's work with DNA is impressive.
people are dying. I'm not feeling objective.
Good for you. Stick to your guns. I'll just pass through the bathroom on my way upstairs. She is not in the galley. Okay. So she's probably down this hall. There she is.
Anyone seen a hex jet battery?
No.
Ones that leak charged element 0? You bring one of those onto the ship?
No. Of course not.
I have 3 in my leg.
Thanks, Drac.
Suvi. Gotta love her, but those green snack things she's making for Liam's movie night? Let's just say they're probably better suited to throwing at the screen.
You've got a better idea?
Yeah, actually. Cora lent me an initiative access code so I could track down some contraband. Long story short, someone on Kadara Port has popcorn. And Graxon, which is like your popcorn, only better because I can eat it.
I should confiscate that.
Smuggling is unacceptable. We should claim that contraband and destroy it.
Salt it. I hear that's good for evidence. Thanks. It'll be nice to have a treat out here, you know?
Okay. Now I will go to Kadara for popcorn and Graxon. Give me your popcorn and Graxon. All of it. Ah, Wolfburn is doing its thing. And I feel the need to relax, so this is a good thing. Head over here. I don't know, I've just been tense the last few days. I'm not sure what the source of it is. I haven't pinpointed it. Maybe it's because I've been spending my video game time playing Space Engineers, and so I'm working instead of relaxing. I mean, it's relaxing, but it's also work. You know? I mean, it's using my engineering brain. Kind of. Except I'm not doing math. Actually, even that's not true. I was doing math the other night. Using a mod on the game to lift the speed limit from 100 meters per second to a couple thousand. And so I was making this this slug thrower. Technically, fast travel station. Wait a minute. Have I ever even seen this? I've never seen this. Oh my god. Can I actually fast travel anywhere? Apparently I can't. Come on. So it doesn't actually let me travel anywhere. See, I can't travel there. Just lets me set a waypoint. What a worthless piece of shit. Anyway. So I was working on refining this little slug thrower that I was making Technically, it's a gravity weapon. I tend to think of it as an electromagnetic weapon because it makes my brain hurt less. And I was trying to ramp up its speed. Hey, Methodiel! Fast travel. Yeah, it took time because I had to go stand there and look at it. And so what I did was, in order to watch how much speed I had, I put a target to this particular game world that I'm playing in. I've got it limited to 5 kilometers. So I put out this target at 4.8 kilometers. I could tell because that was the distance it was telling me. And then I timed on my stopwatch how long it would take the projectile to, from the time I hit launch to the time I saw an explosion out there at the far side. And then I could just divide so I could get the speed. And I kept doing that until I got it over 500 meters per second. And then I looked up what the mass of these projectiles was that I was making so that I could calculate that it was hitting with an impact energy of 5.25 gigajoules. So I did do math. Hello, mods merchant. Allow me to buy your snacks. I will confiscate your contraband for 9 credits. Don't need that. Not sure if I need that. I'll go ahead and buy it because it's cheap. I don't really want to reduce the headshot weak point bonus. But I will check that. Let's see, melee scope, heavy scope. Yeah, I don't care if the pistol weight goes up a little bit. Again, I don't know if I'm going to actually need these things. I may not. But they're so cheap, I can buy this stuff now. Shotgun long barrel reduces the accuracy by 15%? No. That would be like having a long choke. It would increase the accuracy. Sniper scope. Reinforced barrel? No, I don't need to reduce stability. Recon scope. I don't need to reduce stability. Receiver. There we go. 1.5 meters penetration. Hell yes. Let's see. Anything else I need to worry about? No. Confirm trade. By the way, if you need another way to think of 5.25 gigajoules, that's equivalent to 1.25 tons of TNT. And I have a 3-shot burst functionality built into this weapon, so it'll fire 3 of these slugs in 4 seconds. I'm quite happy with the weapon. I'm building a ship around it now. And if it comes out the way I hope it does, then I may publish it as well. And that'll be my 3rd published ship, since I published my battleship design last week. O-face is less than the weapon. That's how I read that.
Hello?
Hello. At least now I can see where Vetra is.
Wild. A colonist on Kadara claims to have an Asari remake of Seven Samurai.
Ooh.
I think he's rolling with recut trailers, but you never know.
Oh,
I want to see that.
No, that's all new, all real footage. Not real Asari, though.
Oh.
What? How did I miss that release?
Watching the wrong subsections of the extranet, probably.
Sounds niche.
Yeah, but I want to see it. Even if it's not real Asari.
I got the popcorn. And whatever Graxon is.
Thank you. I owe Cora for letting me use her clearance. This'll be fun, like watching vids with Sid when she was little.
Vids with Sid. Film at 11. Okay, so I turned that in. Now, let me go check my email. See if somebody else has something they want me to do for movie night. Because we're getting close to the end of the game, movie night's going to have to happen if it's going to happen. Liam's talking about a movie night, but when he explained it, it sounded lacking. At least compared to Angaran vids. Perhaps I can add what's missing. Come talk with me. Yes, Jal. Okay, Jal. Last time I saw him, he was in the engine room on the upper level. Come on. It forgot to load that section of the ship, apparently. Okay. And he's still there.
And a flush is all the same color. Same suit. Not the same color. Ah. Nope.
Well, you'll have to teach him then. It was building shaders. It was shading builders.
Idea about watching vids together.
Movie night? He delayed again, out of respect for Reika.
Good. From what I've seen, your vids are flat. They're only seen and heard. Angara vids use tiny electrodermal signals. You feel it through your skin. I spoke to Gil. We have time to rig up a system to mimic it, if we can acquire the right components.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Let's do it.
The components we need should be sold on Aya.
God damn it.
Let's be vigilant.
Stay strong and clear. Okay, back to Aya. My recollection is that when I was doing this before, when I didn't forget to talk to Suvi for a while, these things kind of came up over time instead of all together like this. Somebody did something. Oh, Capdaff is hosting. Capdaff, is that an auto host or did you join?
Now orbiting Gadara.
Join us. Mr. Badmech is now hosting. I know he's here. Not sure why auto host isn't working. I never know whether my auto host is working or not. I usually assume that it is. I mean, you're on the list, Capdaff. I have no idea whether it actually does its thing. Although, in many ways, it's somewhat pointless for me to do so, because virtually everybody that follows me is part of the Torkel. Oh, it's probably not the internet's fault. It's probably Twitch's fault. Or at least I blame Twitch. Thumbnail's working again. Well, that's good. Yeah, see, that's better. Well, you could kick the Australian internet, but you'll spend too much time waiting for the foot to load. Maybe I can fast travel here. Yes! I'm going to buy something else from you now, merchant.
Welcome.
She has 5 Cobra RPGs again? Sweet. And more Tarav plants? And more vid components? Wonder how many of those RPGs I have now. Return to the Tempest. To the Tempest. Go. So tonight's game is going to be going back and forth between planets so we could have movie night someday. Or movie day some night. So it sounds like you guys had a good D&D session Saturday. Sorry I had to miss it. Maybe I won't have to miss the next one. Hello.
What's all this stuff even for?
Things. Anyone can answer him? Anyone?
Equipment. It's for when you run out of beer glasses.
Most of it's got Suvi's name on it.
But she's never in here.
Search to bridge. Suvi, what's all this stuff for?
Oh, the lab equipment. These days I use it when I run out of drinkware.
Hold it.
Dang it. Where's Chal? Well, now this has him forward. Oh, is he on the lower deck, maybe? Yeah, he's on the lower deck. Oh, but it looks like he's still in the engineering compartment. Son of a... He's still up there. Well, not that it necessarily makes up for it, but my samurai managed to one-shot an Etten. I felt pretty good about that.
Have you fixed the shock absorbers yet?
Not doing it, Joel. The rest of the team likes the smooth ride.
But I keep falling asleep.
I do. Never stop talking.
Yeah.
Ah, you acquired the components?
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing what you and Gil put together.
He's very gifted. When we succeed, more of your people can experience our stories as they are meant to be enjoyed.
With electroshock.
Oda Tavetara. The Lulia Reborn trilogy. I'm weeping a bit already.
Reminds me of the annual Maycat we used to go to. See, many years ago, the Alamo Draft House had a little 24-hour film festival called the Butnumathon, which I didn't go to because I don't want to go sit in a movie theater for 24 hours. But then, I had a couple of friends who actually went to that. And in honor of that, they started hosting an annual 24-hour movie marathon at their house. The Mike and Carol-a-thon. About Liam's movie night. Isn't it the same thing? I think it's the one I've already just done. Let me make sure.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
We already did this.
70 kilos is enough mass for another person.
Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
Not right now.
I'll keep it in mind, but we've got bigger problems.
Understood.
I swear we did this. In fact, I remember doing this with this character. It could be my other game with a writer femme, but I'm pretty sure it was this one. Because I remember thinking at the time, wow, we came up with this awfully early. Okay, priority ops. Go to key to Sierra. Allies and relationships. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do this side mission with this mysterious figure, or should I just stick with the main mission? Let me know your answer while I look at these other things. Oh, I do need to do that. About that. I'm not worried about that. Ah, no. No, bad. The ship's internal sensors, not external. Mr. E figure. These are just the miscellaneous things. Okay. So it sounds like somebody is interested in checking out Mr. E figure. I think that ends up being a couple of missions, which is fine. I have no problem with that. In the meantime, I'm going to go see what Sam wants me to see back at the Nexus. More family secrets. More family secrets. The family that secretes together. No, no, no. Yep, so in a sign that winter is on its way out, Saturday was 90 degrees here. Oh, coming into this place again. Okay. Clop, clop, clop. Clop, clop, clop. And we're off to the habitation deck.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault.
All gone.
Not much yet is known about the underground structure. It's believed to be a remnant in origin. Noted Astari scientist, Astaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is Agent S.
Let's see. Go talk to Sam. Hello, Sam.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Play it.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? Code word is fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
This is my least favorite part of the Nexus.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec.
Vicarian.
I checked with my son Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. Supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And it's heaven. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
That will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her
Wait,
disease.
what?
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
Or I'll be dead.
Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Damn.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Yeah, he should have told us.
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't want to raise false hopes. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
Dun dun dun.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
What about these Reapers?
Now we know what Jan Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
Are
That
they
was
okay?
over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
That's mysterious.
But why was Jan Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
Does that mean? Who was or is the Benefactor?
Unknown.
More dun dun dun.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
So, did you like how they got Brendan Keener to do Garrus's father's voice? Still brings a little tear to the eye.
Your father's personal logs.
Milky Way emergency.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way.
Looks like sometime in 2186, everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious benefactor.
Well, let's do benefactor first.
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. It's like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are. All these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling,
right?
Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Well, there's two factors there, Mr. Badmech. First of all, with the time change, it's still light out. Second of all, this is spring break, so no school this week.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
You know, it's not like we can help the Milky Way. Okay, so we'll do the Alliance SOS.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. By God's sake.
I kind of wish they'd gotten Lance Henriksen to reprise Admiral Hackett for a couple of lines there. I would have bought it a little better.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Turian officer makes a Reaper ship attack noise. He goes, brat. Sorry, I found that funny. And now Liara.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
So there. Now let's go meet up with Scott. And see if we can find Mom. Mom!
William Spender, Assistant Director of Colonial Affairs, has been fired after he was caught stealing supplies from the Nexus. Spender chose to leave the Nexus rather than face sanctions. Whereabouts are currently unknown. This is HNS.
No, too bad his whereabouts are unknown. I could go kick his ass for a while. Oh well.
This is not good.
Oh, shut up about the exiles. Yeah. It's cold here. Okay, there's Scott.
There you are. What's all this about?
You're not going to believe this.
Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
Hey, look, you'll never believe this.
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Well, Mom, of course. I mean... Hold on a second. Elizabeth Riley. Her initials. ER. Are you telling me?
I saw Dad's last memory. ER is Ellen Ryder. He put her here. Scott, it's Mom.
And she's not dead.
I don't...
But she might as well be.
Wow. How is this possible?
Dad loved her that much. He wouldn't give up. Not even at the bitter end.
For a man not given to rash action, his emotion drove his decisions in the end.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
I said the same thing, but does it really matter? She's still with us.
Well, let's get her out of there.
No, she'll die.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Then let's cure her.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide
Oh,
answers.
good, it's bear traps.
Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Well, keep her safe. Keep her
Let's
secret,
make sure
keep
she
her
stays
safe.
safe, Sam.
We lost her once. We're not losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
And suddenly she's already back on the rack. Did I say rack? Oh, I can talk to her.
Hang in there, Mom. Missed you.
So now I have like a shrine to my mom, which is weird because she's actually in it and not dead. Eh. 90 minutes until 100 hours. Back to the docking bay. And I guess it's back to the main mission. We head to Key to Sierra. No. Mystery Man. That's right.
Visitors to avoid affected areas. This
He's Agent S. Let's see. Go.
Agent S.
This is CNN.
first child.
And we're going. And we're going. Because the only thing I ever saw was one person talking about Mr. E-Man. So, might as well. Draw this out a little bit more. Room.
All systems green.
No, they're gray, I'm telling you. And we're off to Havarl. Go find him in the swamp. Go find him in space, England. Okay, let me check out with the new things I just got. Let's see. So I have a tactical scope 5, which is 43% accuracy but minus 6 rate of fire, or heavy scope, which is 50% accuracy. I don't care about the weight. So there's that, and then the other was long barrel 2. That shouldn't be it. It should be long barrel 7. Yeah, okay. No, really, do the other one. There we go. Okay. A shotgun, let's see. So I have a receiver 7, a barrel 7, and a barrel 7. Okay, so nothing to do there. The third weapon, let's see. Barrel 7. There's a receiver 6, which I can replace with a receiver 7. And a scope 6, which I can replace with a scope 7. So let me find those. This is the scope. So that's 57 accuracy, but 7 weight, versus 62 and 8. Okay, if the weight goes up a little bit, and then the receiver is 72,183, but reduced clip size. It's a single shot weapon versus 63, 1.5. Nope. I don't care if it goes from one shot to one shot. And did I get, whoops. Did I get anything for this? I don't remember. So I have magazine 6 and the barrel 6. So barrel 6 is 16%, barrel 7 is 17%. Woo. Magazine 6 versus receiver 6, or receiver 7 rather. That's pretty nice. But then so is 52% magazine size. I guess I'll keep it that way. Now, who should I bring? Should I stick with Drac and Jal? Why is this showing up with an exclamation mark? Anybody got any preference for who I bring on this mission? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Forever Drac. Okay, well, we'll leave Drac in. Let's see. What did we bring with Drac? Let's bring my girlfriend. Oh, see, look.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Touchdown. Now, let's see. Where is this place? I have to meet this dude. Over here. Yeah, that's right. It's at the bottom of the trench. What?
Don't trust any of this remnant stuff. Don't trust their giant ditch.
That was weird. I never trust a giant ditch. I will search your remains.
I think that's it.
Ah. Eat some of this, Observer. There. That's it. Shoot yourself. Come on. Come on, shoot yourself. Here you go. Here you go. Just keep shooting yourself. Why are you shooting yourself? Why are you shooting yourself? Why are you shooting yourself? Come here. Or don't.
Nice shot!
I was aiming for his head. Give it a second for this to come back. Unearthed remnant device. Wait for it. Wait for it. Chill out.
That was fun.
Let us go collect this device.
There must be dozens of these scattered around Avarl. We should pick up as many as we can find.
I'm pretty sure I can find one. These guys again. Why are you shooting yourself? Why are you shooting yourself? Right in the eye. You like the violence. You like it rough. Sploosh. More of these guys? Yeah, get off the route. More of these guys? Nearly finished cooking pizza breakfast. Would you like fries with that? Grenade away. Whoa, too high. Right in the eye. Yeah, you go ahead and shoot yourself there, buddy. Oops. Caught in a reload. See if I can irritate those other guys at long range.
Get ready to fight!
Kill shot. Fire combo!
Enemies!
Oh. What a bastard. Yeah, go ahead. You can have some of that. Wind not found. Okay, do we have any ammo stuff around here? Ah, it's all misty. Why would I holster my weapon? This planet is full of hostiles. And I don't mean places where you stay.
Those are the coordinates we were sent.
That thing about the Solarian Ark?
So are we checking it out?
Ah!
Get all over.
I feel like I'm covered in ket. Ankle shots. Oh, no, you didn't. I mean, he may have thought he did.
Surprise! It was a setup.
Imagine
Let's
that.
look around. They might have left something.
Yeah, like corpses. Let's see. There's some corpse. This place is full of corpse. Time heist. It's a box.
From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that. Though, if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
Brandon Keener again. Garrus.
What's STG?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence and handled inconveniences.
Just say assassinated people.
If you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
Spies don't retire.
Espionage is a job that follows you home, or across galaxies.
Until there's nothing for it but to grow a conscience. Let's be frank. There are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Okay, tell me about him.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Ket. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Well, talk to Hager about it.
Couldn't Hager help you with this?
Hager's too green to be corrupt, but his team's another story. You're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
Yeah, that makes sense. Exactly.
All right,
Exactly,
I'm in.
Methodiel.
How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a cat who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to analyze them. If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the cat, that would prove he's the one.
What if we can't prove it?
What if the evidence doesn't implicate Adden?
If I'm really that rusty, I suppose I'd have to start over from scratch. Remember, Dr. Adden's equipment and his cat contact. This has to be watertight. Good luck.
Watertight, since we're standing in waist deep water. Oh, look, some stuff. Scan evidence from cat handler on Vold. Scan the equipment on Vold. So now I have to go all the way across the galaxy to Vold. Can I just T? Please, just let me T. Damn, no T. No T today. T tomorrow. Give me that tail. I did notice, Methodial, you naming some of your critters, Saxon and Hathor. I did notice that. One of those screenshots of RimWorld, Twerkle World, as the case may be. Yeah. Yes. Yes, let us leave the planet.
Leaving Avaril. Ridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Why, yes. Yes, it is.
All systems green.
Gray. They're gray. Just making sure there's nothing else new there. Oh yeah, there's a celebration, it looks like. At some point, maybe. Truth and trespass. Just hopping all around the cluster.
Beginning approach.
It's the beginner approach.
Old orbit is steady.
Want to have an unsteady orbit. I am being summoned by my oven. Is there something I needed to check? Oh yes, that's right. I wanted to check this. Disruptor ammo, shield capacitors, incinerary ammo, consumable 4, Cobra. I knew there was something I was forgetting last time. Let's see. I should change my paint just because. Why not? Could fit in with some snowfall. Verdant Hunter. Roll initiative. Actually, that looks kind of nice. I'm going to stick with that one for now.
Approaching the LZ.
Last day you played started with an invasion of man-eating chickens. So what do the chickens say that people taste like? And how would they know? Okay, so I need to go to these two places. Okay. Evidence from Cat Handler. And my pocket's buzzing a lot. Somebody posting some crap?
Never met someone who wore so much dead stuff.
Yeah, you have. Just not dead on the outside.
Ah.
The poachers aren't here. Must have packed up and moved.
I thought I already took care of the poacher thing, too. Where are things back there? It's like I thought it was closer. Okay.
Some of my parts weren't made for these temperatures.
The outside parts.
Lots of respect for the Angara. The way they fight, it's almost Krogan.
Turn the turrets off, seal the doors, and everyone lives inside the compound.
Looks like Ket Tech.
Why wouldn't you turn the turrets on? There. Got him in midair. Okay. I can get back on task. If the turrets shoot, they piss them off. Oh, nice. Then they eat the turrets and the doors.
Let's get a scan.
Scan this. Ah. Come on, get out. Oh, did you have to put me on that side? And you don't need a head. And you don't need a head.
That STG agent was right.
You don't need a head.
That was Dr. Adams' contact.
You don't need a head. You don't need a head. You'd think these guys would try to come down and flank me or something, instead of just letting me poke all their heads off. There we go.
Gravity goes away in 3, 2.
Well, good. I'm glad somebody other than me took one out. Okay, got some remains here. Look at all these dead dudes. At some point, someday, I'm going to have to play
Let's get a scan.
RimWorld myself.
This cat has a Milky Way comm device implanted. Particle vibration on the transmitter resembles Solarian encryptions.
Resembles doesn't prove much. The cat could have found the implant on the Solarian Ark.
We've still got the other lead, Adam's equipment.
Well, yes. Yes, we do. Let's go inside where it's warm for a minute. And by warm, I mean minus 30 Celsius. Okay. I'll just land on this tire. Okay, now I can just fast travel here. No. No. Really, I want to fast travel. There we go. Pathetic. Pathetic effort is pathetic.
I live here, but then I could probably live anywhere.
Wait, is it up that goddamn mountain again? It sure looks like it's up the mountain. This is probably the best way to get there.
Some sort of guard post.
I like what you said about life and longevity, Drac.
Remind me what I said?
You said the number of years we're around isn't what matters. Back home, I knew so many old Asari who stopped learning, asking questions.
Sounds less like living than waiting to die.
Exactly. I wouldn't trade one of my years for 100 of theirs.
Okay, I'm at the base of this thing, so now let me head that way. Okay, now I can definitely see the path, so I'll follow the path for a bit. Let's see, is this a good place to turn? Yes. Turn and head that way. Every game is one the one list. On. Every game is one the on list. Oh, well, no, wait, let me guess. It's in the settlement down there. Yeah, that must be it. Because now I'm over it. I'm so over it. Coming into the settlement. Really? Ah, oh, come on, guys.
DB, you're sure you're not half Krogan? take shit from anyone.
My mother made it exclusively with other Asari.
Is that right?
Except when she conceived me. My father was an Elcor.
You've got to be kidding.
Offended indignation. Why? Doesn't it fit?
You're as far from an Elcor as I can imagine.
Then it makes perfect sense, right?
I suppose so. You little rebel.
Questioningly.
The windows are
Are
fogging
you
up on the
sure
inside.
about that?
Isn't there some sort of de-icer?
With disapproval. I don't think I buy that.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range.
Okay, so it's over there. Well, my Steam list is, oh hey, I got this thing because it was on a really good sale, and I haven't even
This must be
installed
Dr.
it yet.
Eden's workspace, the one the STG agent is investigating.
Okay, I'm getting further from it. Here's the thing.
This equipment has been sterilized with a standard radioisotope. There are trace elements of biomaterial that could be consistent with exaltation pods.
Or they could be leftovers from Aden's experiments. Both of these leads seem circumstantial. Nothing proves Aden betrayed the Ark.
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
What about Hager back on the Nexus? We could ask if he knows anything.
So now I have to go back there. Can I just teleport? Yes, I will fast travel.
Temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
The temperature is a falling Pathfinder. Leaving planet. Okay. Ryder. Shepard. Shepard. Well, as long as we're going back to the Nexus, we can check up. We're going to have to check with Captain Hager anyway. So maybe we can ask him about this party thing.
Old orbit is steady.
Nexus. We can go over there. And we can skip this. We're just going to end up going back and forth between like 3 things today. 3 places. I haven't even played Prey in the intervening week because when I'm not playing Space Engineers, it's because the wife is available and wants to play Fortnite. Ooh, support for support. Just followed. Thank you for the follow. I forgot about the laugh.
Exiles find a home. Security are implicated. An investigation revealed Nexus security head Sloan Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara.
Looks like that got me to 50 followers, but I had been at 51. Which means a couple of people disfollowed. Which is fine. That's their thing. They want to unfollow me. Unfollow the old guy who just talks to himself. Or appears to be talking to himself. Is this going to be the party?
Ah, Ryder. Grab a seat.
Looks like it's going to be the
So
party.
yes, after that, the Ket tightened security. I've only just got back.
The idea of Solarians figuring out exaltation must keep them up at night.
A comforting thought.
Good work.
It's satisfying to wipe that smug look off Ket faces.
I meant to thank you for the star maps.
You're welcome. Between us, charting the Scourge and Ryder's vault data, the Ket will run out of bolt holes.
I'll send you our latest.
I'll take a copy as well. Anything to expand the search grid.
Still hunting down the stasis pods.
And finding them. Having a partner AI makes one hell of a difference. I guess I need to train a successor. And figure out how to prepare them.
Better to find your wings as you fly. Worked for us, didn't it?
I'd have liked more training.
More groundwork would have helped in the early days.
Huh. Well, that's worth knowing.
For now, friends, I need your help. The first wine bottled in Andromeda, sent back to the Nexus.
A good thing I brought my flask. Damn, that smells good.
But you can't drink it.
Of our first proper meeting together. If we have a toast.
To our crews, our Sams, and each other. May we always find our path home.
He didn't say anything about it being dextro wine, so Rix can't drink it. Hager, hold still. I'm trying to talk to you.
Ah, Ryder. Your pilot said you were helping Major Salen Vaughn with an investigation into Dr. Adden.
You know Salen?
Only by reputation. One of STG's finest back in the day. I tried to help him with Adden, but sort of stalled.
What's your take?
What do you make of Salen's theory that someone betrayed your people?
It doesn't seem possible, but there's so much that doesn't fit otherwise. I reached out to ARC leadership, the ones who woke up first, but they keep putting me off. I had an idea, but it might not be completely legal.
Now you're talking.
Hey, we don't break the rules. Who will?
One of those ARC officers, Rand Lon, has an apartment here. If he's busy, he won't be around. And a quick scan wouldn't hurt anything. Just see what's there.
Okay, you keep him busy, I'll go scan. Or vice versa. You know, these panels that were doing that, like all those months ago, maybe somebody should frickin' fix them. Just saying. So we're going to go back to that area that has like 6 apartments, and they're the only 6 apartments on the whole Nexus.
Worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. Victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
Oh, he's mentioned in the book. Actually, there were a couple of them. The worker who was lost while working on the hull. Where am I going? I'm going in there, so the one immediately to my right.
Locked.
I may be able to hack this, Pathfinder.
Just put some Omni gel on it. Yes, exactly.
And we're in. Definitely the apartment Hager mentioned. Password protected. Little help, Sam?
Accessing. It contains financial and personnel reports. However, the EM signature suggests data was recently cleaned.
Data cleaning service. Talcum powder. Hey, wait a minute.
Freshly vacuumed.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So Rand Lawn, or someone in his apartment, when exploring out there.
Estimates you asked for are just referring current inflation. Okay. Invitation. Probably simply just a book space for 12 on the commons and 4 on the mezzanine, plus 1 just in case. If we need some more space, we're prepared. See you on the 18th. An automated reminder for Technical Officer Rand Lawn. Your prescription is ready to pick up from Medical Dispensary 2 with this pickup code. Okay. Anything else? Ah, a plant.
It's been watered recently.
A single fiber is caught on a leaf. It shows traces of novetamine.
A drug?
A neurodepressant reported in some Andromeda wildlife. This plant is not one of them.
Okay, something's fishy. Sam, can you work out which planet the dust on the floor came from?
I have a candidate. No record of any official visit. Once in orbit, I can approximate a nav point.
Leave Rand Lawn's apartment. My quest objective is to leave the apartment. Which means he's coming in.
What are you doing in my apartment?
Dusting.
He must be Rand Lawn.
Yes. You're the one who saved our Ark.
Ah, bye, Methodiel. I'm investigating.
I'm conducting an investigation about the Solarian Ark. I wanted to check a few things.
Ah, I did hear about this. I was too busy to assist. I suppose I'll have to make the time. What do you need?
I'd like to
Let's try
ask
this.
Dr. Adden a few questions. Do you know him or where he is?
Oh yes, Adden's some sort of biologist. We were among the first to wake up. Difficult times. I haven't seen him since the Ark was rescued.
Bye,
Why
Cap.
Adden?
Zaylen Varn mentioned.
Zaylen? Huh, I see. If the Major's at it again, this makes more sense.
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Saylen's advice.
No, you need to give me more than
If
that.
I've been misled, I should hear these rumors.
The Major is brilliant, but he's just been in STG too long. He's been bothering us with conspiracies since he woke up. It's common in retired agents. They can't navigate a world without espionage.
Espionage.
Look, let's forget this happened. For the Major's sake. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Still got that planet identified, Sam?
Yes, Pathfinder.
Let's see why Rand or his friends are going to the middle of nowhere.
Still got that planet identified? No, Pathfinder. I've forgotten which planet it was. Oh, Sam. Clop, 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 clop. Well, Mr. Bad Mech, it looks like it's you and me, unless Josh hasn't fallen asleep yet. Josh! You in there? Ah. Camera moved too much. Okay, he's still awake. Ryder. We'll back out. And we will go to Erliden. Oh, hey, we're coming up on quitting time. Another 15 minutes-ish. Maybe we'll get this side mission business done. And leave us with nothing but main mission for next week. Unless we have to do the movie thing. I don't remember if the movie was before or after Key to Zero.
We're on course.
We're on collision course. We will debark the Tempest. Confirm logout. I haven't done a manual save in a little while. I should do that. Move, birds. I cannot manually save. Wow, that is middle of nowhere.
Lots of space out here for the Krogan to expand. That's the hope, anyway.
Lots of space for them to expand. Ow. Jeez. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I've had enough of you.
Nice work.
Okay, there we go. I will take your fluid sacks, all 7 of them. Notice hitting him with the truck like 9 times and he didn't care. Oh, we went to Black Panther last night, so Michelle finally got to see it.
Pathfinder, These are the approximate coordinates extrapolated from the Solarian apartment.
This was sure worth the trip.
There's sand traps all over. Let's look under the surface.
Ah, footprints.
Something was here, then dragged. That way.
That's really unfortunate, Mr. Badmech, because it's the best Marvel movie we've had for a while. So much better than Thor 3, so much better than Spider-Man.
Those scavengers could be a problem.
The trail leads right to them.
But literally every one of the Marvel movies that isn't Thor 3 is better than Thor 3. See if I can get him now. Headshot. Not for long.
Wait, is that Salen?
Still breathing.
Pass the metagel. Let's get him back on his feet.
I'll check with you in a minute. I've got to get this stuff that's here. Okay, now I will speak to you.
Salen, what happened to you?
Salen? Very familiar for our first real meeting.
Not funny, Solarian.
I contacted you, hoping one of my suspects would do something reckless, and unfortunately, he did. I imagine I was supposed to vanish out here while he used my cloak device. Any Salen you met was Dr. Adden in disguise.
Wait, he
what?
asked me to analyze leads that could implicate him.
Let me guess. Adden asked you to scan those leads. I suspected the traitor was hiding messages on optical encoders. Those messages were the real proof I needed, but a powerful scanner like yours would wipe them. Adden used you and my investigation to cover his tracks. Canny bastard.
Oh, okay now, wait. What?
I examined an apartment belonging to a Solarian officer, Rand Lawn. The clues there led me to you.
Interesting. That confirms my suspicions. Everything comes back to our arc. Adden didn't have the clearance to alter logs or affect the nav computer, yet he's obviously guilty. I suspect Adden is the front man for a conspiracy involving the Ket. He's the key to blowing it open.
Okay.
Right. Except Adden got rid of anything we had on him, and I'll bet Rand Lawn has disappeared.
Adden. Ah, he forgot the dart he poisoned me with. Still in there, with the ballistics intact. Contact Adden, feign ignorance, and ask for a meeting. I'll be there to arrest him.
We'd need somewhere to meet Adden, somewhere neutral.
There are caves on Kadara that might be suitable.
Of course, another planet.
Send the word.
Yet another planet. And my truck is all the way over there. But that's okay, I will fast travel. Okay, well, this ought to wrap up this little arc, I think. And then we'll call it a night. That same little family of bugs, always going by there.
All systems green.
Great. Okay, I can archive that because I've gone to the party. And we go to Kadara. See, we're hitting all the major places today, except Eos. There we go.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Truth and trespass. Let me go to the slums. Yeah, confirm loadout, whatever. Oh yeah, I wanted to see how many Cobras I have now. I should have 10, because I bought 10 tonight. Keep meaning to check, and I keep forgetting. No, you may not draw weapons in here. But I'm a Pathfinder. I get to have weapons. Screw you, I'm not going through your building, I'm going over it. It's what Pathfinders do. Whoops. Wrong key. Oh, I have 15. Even better. Oh, I'm going over here. Middle of nowhere. So I have to remember to go straight south from this point. Stop sliding down the hill.
How old are you, PB?
100 and change.
You're just a young one still.
Hey,
Sit around this
seen some
rock.
shit.
Not saying you haven't. You just got a lot of years ahead of you. Make sure you enjoy them.
You can enjoy them with me. Oh, forget you guys. I am not here for you. Make sure this is still the direction I need to go. Yeah, straight ahead, okay. That's what I think of that. We'll meet him in the Drowlier Caves. Is he the evil Salen? Does he have a mustache? Or a goatee, rather?
There you
Mustache.
are. Did you investigate those leads?
I learned you're a Ket collaborator and a murderer.
Who's one victim short?
So it's true. Old spies really do live forever.
This old spy would punch you if he wasn't carrying evidence in his chest.
I tried to give you a decent burial, Major. There was no time to convince you of our cause.
Your cause.
Save it, Adden. You betrayed your people. You'll never see daylight again.
My people agreed to this. Several of us woke early, prepped the Ark, and then we found the Ket, an unstoppable enemy. So we made a pact. Sacrifice our Ark to the Ket and learn their secrets, so one day we could destroy them along with their exaltation.
That's stupid.
Hey, I know how not to get exalted. Get ourselves exalted. You idiot.
Listen, there is an empire of Ket beyond Helios. All-powerful conquerors who will invade us eventually. The secrets we learn could stop our extinction before it begins. Give us our freedom, and they're yours. Don't let this go to waste.
No, you can go to jail.
Put this traitor where he belongs, Major.
I've got suggestions if you need them.
Arrest me, and you'll never find the others.
I've got nothing but time to look. I'm retired, remember? I owe you big for this, Ryder. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a militia pickup, the doctor, and the biggest drink on the Nexus.
You've earned it. Okay, now can I go back home? I have to exit the cave before I can get back to the ship. So there, that was Mr. E-Man. Really, I want to fast travel? There we go.
Cutting edge of remnant research.
Isn't that new? Maybe it's the 1,000 years talking, but all this feels familiar.
We'll just take the elevator back up and hop on our ship. Heading back to the ship. And then we can call it a night. So next time there shouldn't be anything to interfere with... Yeah, next to the fast travel station. Shouldn't be anything to interfere with heading to Kitsura and continuing on with the mission. My recollection from the amount of stuff that I have left to do. It's going to be... Throw in the movie too. Throw in movie night too. I think it'll be 3 sessions. That's best guess. So, let's see, that'd be the 19th, the 26th, the 33rd. So we'll probably finish around March 33rd. You know, I joke about that, but there was a way back in my fast food days, there was a girl. So we used to have the weekly schedule, and there was a little open block on there, and you would write down when you had some upcoming time that you needed to be off. And I remember reading one time she actually asked for February 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd, and 34th. You want to guess what her hair color was? Yeah. Living the stereotype. She was hot, but not all there. I remember her name too, but I'm not going to out her on the stream because I don't need to. Okay, I'm going to stop here. You'll note I didn't pick up any stuff from the strike team because I've got all this money that I'm never going to spend, so I'm going to kind of leave those for my other playthrough. Go ahead and give that version of me some money. So next week, in fact, I'm even going to mark it in the journal. Look, see, Allies and Relationships is actually grayed out because there's nothing to do in there. Next week, Key to Sierra. So it's already marked. That's the place to do. Nothing to stop us now. Actually, I should save the game having marked that. No, save game. Save. Okay. I don't foresee anything getting in the way. Organize a birthdays list. Yeah, yours was on February 30th. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Yeah. For some reason, it just never got to be your birthday. Actually, on my mother's side, I have an uncle who had a stepdaughter whose birthday was February 29th. I remember when she was about 16, she was technically 4. Because, you know, she only had 4 birthdays. Anyway, I see nothing getting in the way of actually doing this again next Monday. And, yeah, we're on track to finish in early April. So thanks, Mr. Badrick, for coming out and listening to me ramble. And thanks to everybody else who came out and then left. And thanks to Rocky, in case you're actually watching this stream and catching all the way up to the end, although you probably ended this before I actually said that. Either way, I will see you next week, and we will continue with the main story mission for once. Bye!